Will you campaign for the Republican senators?
If they ask, I probably would. I mean, I think what they did was courageous. I think the 6 who voted for those reforms was courageous. And if they ask if they thought it made sense, my guess is the better position for me is going to be not just in those 9 districts, but around the state, going out to the voters, going out to the citizens and taxpayers of the state, and making the case for why what we've done, not only this budget, but what we did setting up the budget, is going to provide not just short-term, but long-term relief. I mean, there's a reason why Moody's called our budget credit positive. You know, about the same time they threatened to downgrade the national bond rating to a negative outlook. It's because we're providing long-term structural changes that will help our state and our local governments get back on track. That's not only good fiscally, that has a direct economic impact. If you're an employer deciding whether you expand here or you're coming up from Illinois or coming over from Minnesota or somewhere else, the fact that we're one of the few states that had the courage to make structural changes that mean this is the right place long-term to make an investment in when it comes to job creation, that's a good thing. And the more people know about that, the more they see that, the more the data, the facts come out, I think the more people are going to realize this is a good deal. I mean, I think of the, you know, I mentioned a couple emails I got yesterday amongst the almost 250,000 I've gotten in the last couple of months. I mean, I think there was a woman named Jennifer from Watertown who talked about, you know, how scared she was for her kids and how they were inheriting all this debt. You know, and for her, she looks at this budget and says, this is the right thing. They're going to be better off in terms of the budget they inherit in the next generation than what we're dealing with right now. And you talk about people who are scared about jobs, who've lost their job or spouses lost their job. I hear stories about that all the time. They're going to be better off because of this budget and because of our reforms.